Hi everyone, I'm Donn Zver and I'm in my studio today working. We all realize that the virus is spreading, so we have to isolate ourselves. And very luckily, as potters, we have our studios to work in. So I'm going to do a series of videos for you about the different things that I'm making day to day. Maybe you'll get some new ideas, maybe we can share ideas and spend some time together. So I hope you enjoy these videos. Take care. Now today I'm throwing medium-sized veggie dishes like this one here. So this is the plate part of the veggie dish, and I throw the cups separately, and the reason I do is that I can either put it in the center or off to the side. It's just a preference of mine. You can throw them with the cup right on the piece if you want, just to allow for a little more clay. But today I'm going to throw the lower part, and then later I'll throw the cup for you. Now this is also a nice shape for a dinner plate. If you'd like to do dinnerware. So the procedure and the steps are basically the same. I throw on a bat, a wooden bat, and so initially I throw this pad of clay on my wheel head with these grooves in that act as suction cups. Just put a little bit of water on, not too much. Center your bat and give it one hit in the center. We're ready to go. So for these bottoms, I use 4 pounds of clay, and that's the same amount that I use for dinner plates. And maybe one day we'll do dinnerware as another topic. So I center the clay, first of all, using this part of my hand, pushing in here and pushing down with my thumb. And I bring it down. And then I use this part of my hand and I push down on that, right down to the center and over to the side to bring the clay out. Then I wet my sponge. I use this narrow piece of sponge and I start in the center and I slowly pull the clay out. And I'm compressing the clay here too, and this helps to prevent the piece from cracking on the bottom because we're compacting the particles of clay together. Now the clay that I use is a stoneware clay, and I fired a cone 11 in a gas-fired kiln. So once we get this here nice and smooth, now the lower part, the center part of the plate is lower than the outer part, and the reason for that is you want the liquid, if there's juice or gravy, to move to the center of the plate, so you don't want ridges out here. So we try to push the clay out so that we're higher on the outer rim than in the center of the clay. Then I take my sponge here and I make a C shape like this with my fingers pushing to grab the clay here and to pull it out to the width that I want it. Now I use this adjustable piece here. It's a piece of leather on a stick to give me the width of the pieces so that all the pieces are consistent. These pieces that I'm making today are part of a commission of 200 for a school board. They're retirement gifts. And I do a little design in the center there. Then once I finish the piece, we take our wire and cut it through, of course. And that will now allow the clay to shrink and dry in. I leave this on until I'm ready to, on the bat, until I'm ready to trim it. And then I take my 2 fingers at each end and slowly but carefully turn the clay in to give a little bit of a stylized decoration on the edge. And there we go. So like I said, these are 4 pounds and we're about 12 inches wide on these, so they'll shrink down to about 11 and a half. Now I'll throw one more, and I won't talk, I'll just let you watch. Okay, let me know what you think. If you have any specific things that you'd like me to throw, don't hesitate to let me know. And until we see you again, take care and be safe.